Hey book besties. I just finished Nightfall by Penelope Douglas, which is the last book in the Devil's Night series. I have review videos up on the other 3 in this series, so if you want to go check those out, please do. This one was almost as good as the rest of them. I think it's honestly because in the other 3 books, Will is this personality. He's like fun, and he's the fun friend to be around, and he's always got this sense of humor. And in this book, he just is cranky. He is cranky. And he's silent, and he's not the Will that we know and love from the other 3 books. Which, I get, he went to prison for 3 years. It'll change anyone. But even after he got out of prison, and he was probably masking his pain, but like he was still like fun and enjoyable to be around. And in this book, I didn't see any of that. And that's probably what makes it not as great as the other ones. It's still really great. But it didn't live up to my, like, what I wanted from Will in this book. I would still reread it. I still love this series. But I wanted him to be a little bit more, like, of the Will that we knew in the last 3 books. So if you don't know, this one follows Will and Emery. Obviously, Will is one of the boys. Emery is someone who is like a year below them in school. So she's a junior and they're seniors. And they have known each other since they were kids. Emery lives in a really crappy household. Her brother is the sheriff. He's a cop. And she's been abused by him for a long time. A very, very long time. Will doesn't know that that's happening to her. He just thinks that she hates life pretty much. He is determined to like make her his senior year, and she's determined not to pull him down into her life. So they start something up just because she's all like, I want to kind of have some fun, and it doesn't really work out really well. But you don't figure that out until later in the book. Because the book starts off kind of confusing. At least it was confusing for me. Just because it starts off and Emery legit has been kidnapped and is waking up in some place that she doesn't recognize. Turns out they're in Black Church, which is this house that you hear about in the rest of the books, that families with money will send their problem boys to, because it's usually just guys that get sent here. They've never heard of females being sent. So they will send the problem boys and their family to this house to help them shape up. I'm not really sure how it's supposed to help, because legit when Emery shows up, it's just 5 guys there with no like person to be like, this is what you need to do. But they have no form of connection, like no internet, no phones, nothing to the outside world. Somebody comes in once a month and restocks the fridge and pantries and cleans the house, but they're locked up in their rooms for that. Turns out Will's been here for like a freaking year. So it's been a year since Kill Switch has ended to Nightfall. We aren't sure why Will got sent here or who sent Will here until later in the book. Just know that Emery got sent here. Now has to live with 5 other guys who are either trying to hurt her or ignore her or play with her. And from the last time that she saw Will, it's been like 5 years or something like that. It's been a long time since the last time they've seen each other. And she broke his heart. And then she sent him to prison. Michael's brother is the one that posted the videos online of them doing illegal things. But Emery was the one who signed a document saying that they made her do things that she didn't want to do because her brother blackmailed her into doing it. Eventually they get out of Black Church, take down some other people, but it's a long road coming. Will pretty much hates Emery when they leave Black Church, but eventually learns to get over it and love her again, and yeah. And then they have a 4-way wedding, which is so cute. I loved it. I would definitely recommend reading the trigger warnings on this one. I thought this was a great book. I wished Will's personality was the same as he was in the other 3 books. But like, I understand kind of why Penelope did what she did. Just because we're allowed to change and grow. I like get it, but at the same time I wanted him to be, at least by the end of it, a little bit more of his old personality. But I'll get over it. If you haven't read the Devil's Night series by Penelope Douglas, please go do it. It was such a great series, and I'm freaking sad it's over. Like, what am I gonna do with myself now? I don't know. Probably cry for a little bit and then hopefully read something else. If you haven't read it, I would go read it, and I would start with Corrupt, which is book number 1, because if you don't start with book number 1, the rest of the series will not make sense. Thank you for watching my videos on this, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.